Hi everyone, it's Kunihiro. Thank you for coming back to my kitchen. Today I'm showing you how to break down a fillet of yellowtail step by step. So let's begin. First, I'm separating the cutter in this shape. I always start cutting from behind this fin, right here. Place the tip of your knife in this way and cut all the way down until you feel the cutting board. And separate the lower half. Now hold your knife upside down and go back to where you started and cut the upper half. When you come this far, change the direction of your knife and cut this way. So this is the yellowtail cutter. This part is usually grilled and served at Japanese restaurants. It's very tasty, so don't throw this away. And flip the fillet. Now I'm cutting this fillet into half. So I'm cutting on this line. You can just cut straight down. Now it's separated into two loins. This is the back loin and this is the belly loin. And in the next step, I'm cleaning both loins. First, I'm removing center bones and blood lines from the back loin. Please don't cut too deep. I'm sliding my knife along with the center bones at this time. And get rid of extra blood lines as well. Rotate the loin. And I will trim all the red flesh and sinews from this side. Please cut a thin layer at a time. I'm placing the fish close to myself. And let me take the skin off next. Enter the knife from the end of the tail and grab the skin with your left hand. Make sure the blade is always touching the skin and slide your knife toward the head. Once the skin is removed, I have to trim all the red flesh from the skin side of this loin, because this part is non-preferred by many customers in the US, even though it's eaten as a part of yellowtail sushi in Japan. You can trim little by little and keep trimming until nice pink flesh comes out. And please don't throw away this part. You can cook it in many different ways. Once it's cooked, it becomes really tasty. And please remove extra sinews as well. Okay, this is clean enough. So let's move on to next step. Place it skin side down. And next I'll cut off the top part of this loin, since this is too tall. I will use this line as a guideline. Keep your knife parallel to the cutting board and separate. Then cut off both ends this much. These parts have strong grains, so I will scrape off the meat and use full rolls. Okay, back loin is finished. Let's move on to the belly loin next. Okay, next I'm removing the ribs from the belly loin. First, please make an opening like this and start cutting from this side. Please slide your knife along with the ribs and separate a few ribs at a time. At this time, you should be able to see the blade of your knife underneath the bones, which means you are not cutting too deep. Now all the ribs are removed, but some meat remains between ribs, so I'm gonna scrape off the meat later and use for rolls. And next I'm removing this membrane on the belly. First, please cut off the very edge of the belly. Just a little bit, like this. Now you are able to see how thick the belly meat is. And you can use this line as your knife's exit. And when you remove this part, fish should be placed on the edge of the cutting board. That way, your right hand doesn't hit against the cutting board and you can move your knife more freely. Okay, turn around. And I'm removing blood lines on this side. Next, I'm separating belly from the belly loin. This much. So I call this one belly and belly loin. And next, let's remove the skin from the belly. And the back side look like this, all white. I just leave it as is. This silver skin becomes a sign of the belly. And there is always one big bone in the belly. Pull this out. And next I'm taking the skin off the belly loin. And next I'm trimming all the red flesh from this skin side. When you do this, you have to slide your knife without power, otherwise you're gonna break the meat. To do so, you have to hold your knife lightly and use it big. Keep trimming until nice pink flesh shows up. And please don't throw away the red flesh. So this is the final state of belly loin. At the end, I cut this much from the tail. Same as the back loin, this part has strong grains, so I'm using these 4 rolls. And next, please scrape all the rolled portions. You have to separate all the meat from the grains. You can soften the meat with the back of your knife. And please don't forget to scrape meat off the ribs too. Put everything in a cup. Add green onions and mix well. I'm making yellowtail scallion rolls today. So basically I throw away only skin and bones. I even keep this meat between skin and center bones. Finally, everything is finished and I've got all the separated parts in front of me. So this is the back loin, belly loin, top of back loin, belly, and scraped meat, color, and this is red flesh. Okay, that's it for today. In my next video, I will show you how to slice each part and make sushi with them. And if you like today's video, please hit the like button and leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Bye bye.